because I'm trying to get the camera set up right. It helps if I can.
Hi, this is Marty
use your
Jenkins
phone
from
to
Food
look
Network
at.
Star and
Specializes in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call today for a quote.
Let me turn this off. Where are you going live?
That's 1-800-569-5440.
Why are you going
You're
live?
probably
I'm
paying
not.
more than
Oh.
you should. Call Term Busters,
is that us right now?
1-800-569-5440, or visit our website at termbusters.com.
Are you going to do a segment on Facebook this morning, or a whole deal? Or?
I'm gonna try.
That was the whole idea this morning, is we're gonna do this.
Trying to do the show on Facebook.
Would it work? Would it work if the screen's facing us? Don't you have the camera that'll flip?
Right there against the microphone.
Yeah, live doesn't work like that. I don't believe. Huh? Ah, there's a button.
Just make sure you got your audio muted, and I got to do the same thing.
Rotate your device. Oh, they got they got the Rouses off.
Okay, a long time ago.
No, we're talking about the bump during the week. The promos during the week. You turn it down a little bit, Charlie.
Is that all right? Phone's okay?
Sounds good to me.
We'll come over a little more.
You want to come here a little more?
Stand by. I'm hearing audio coming from somewhere.
With the fish lips.
Mics are hot.
Well, Stu, I like you a lot, but
Yeah.
you know, our knees touching. Yeah, I don't like our knees touching. Okay, I don't like another
your
man.
Excited, make you
I
feel
don't like
tingly?
another man touching me. Okay,
Keep your knees to
You don't
yourself.
like it, or you like it a little
unless
more
you,
than you
unless
thought you
you're,
would.
unless you're my urologist. I really don't
That's
like
the
it.
last person I want.
Or maybe a sponsor.
I really don't want like another man touching me. Okay. So anyway, we're on. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sip and Chew Show with Mike and Stu.
Hey, I'm Stu.
I'm Mike.
Yay.
All day long, 24/7. Anyway, we got a good show today, folks. And
Yeah.
some of you don't know, we're going to start at least do the first segment of our show live on Facebook.
I'm going to try and do the whole thing today.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, now that I can see the camera, I know that I don't look like an idiot.
Well,
Last week
Well.
it was just you and my disembodied voice,
well, you know.
which, you know, for the viewers on Facebook was probably a bonus.
Well, at least your knees weren't touching me. So
Yeah,
anyway, enough of that.
he's obsessed with my knees.
No, you are. You
I'm
are.
obsessed with having them.
Well, that's a good thing
Imagine
you
how
got one.
ridiculous I would look if my thigh hooked
You'd be
directly
like
to my ankles.
You look like a penguin. That's what they. You know, penguins don't have knees. I don't think so.
You
do
get
they?
the feeling he's not real focused.
Most of the time.
It's hard to focus in here with you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
So Charlie was talking about.
It's hard to focus when you're still sleeping it off, too.
Yeah, well,
I know you're not sleeping it off. You've been doing good, haven't you?
I really have.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't stay. You know, it's that settled down life. You know.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get to see her as much. She had a
Lucky
long
her.
shift.
Oh, I was just...
She had a long shift. She's been working a lot of days because back to school's killing them. And now the fall clothes are coming out. She works at a local retailer, and they're keeping her busy.
I had a
Well, that's
an
good,
incident
actually.
at a local retailer yesterday.
A what?
A local retailer, I got to go back by today. I bought a paint at a big box store, can of paint.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it in the trunk of the car, and the can turns just a little to the side. He never even put the lid on it, so now I got a trunk full of paint.
Oh, boy.
So I got to stop back by there and have a talk with the manager today.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, I need a free can of paint.
If nothing else.
Yeah.
Or
and a
repaint the bottom of your car.
A handful of quarters, take it to a car wash. I think I can fix it,
Yeah.
but I'm not paying another
But you don't like
$35.
you don't
I'm
like
not
the
paying
color?
another $35. I love the color for the wall of my bedroom.
What is it, a fuchsia?
It
A
is
mauve?
teal.
Teal.
I like teal.
Yep, girls done got to
Yep.
teal. Yep. That's not a man color. A man would never pick out teal, but
I actually have this thing that I will take a room in any color you want as long as it's not white. I despise a white wall.
well, when I'm
And that's from years of living in apartments where that's all you could have. And there's, to me, like a white car or a silver car, why did you even bother?
yeah.
Because
Look.
you didn't even paint it.
Look.
It looks ridiculous.
When
And
I
the walls
moved into
same
the
way.
condo I moved into 4 years ago, the girl in front of me that rented it before me, she had white walls, chalky white walls, and what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where I can set my drink so it's not in the way.
On the
Keep
floor.
talking.
Anyway, she had chalky white walls, and she had beige ceilings, and I'm going, well, that's ridiculous looking.
That's just backwards.
It is. So in my bedroom, I kind of blacked out the window, so I like a totally dark room.
I like a totally dark house.
What?
That's really gloom and doom. I open the blinds every morning. Let the
Oh
sun
my
shine
gosh.
in.
Hey,
Let the
the need for
sun
man
shine
to be up during the day to work ended when they invented the incandescent light bulb.
Yeah.
It then became foolish to work.
Yeah,
during
I
the
like
day.
to. Yeah, I've got 3 French doors in my place out into the balcony, and
Do they have attitudes? Are they snotty? Are you going to come to my inn now? No, I was just getting.
why don't you close me? Close me! Don't slam me! So,
Hey, I wanted
anyway.
to ask you a question. This is technical now.
Okay.
Okay, on the Facebook.
The
Because people are now, when I say this, they're going to rush to the Facebook account, whatever
They're
it
going
is.
to hop in their car and drive to the Facebook.
Yeah, and because we've experienced this on some other shows, are you going to be able to turn off the sound during the commercial break?
Oh, I
Otherwise,
could.
well, otherwise
have
they
to-
will be hearing everything we're
Probably,
saying while the
yeah.
commercials are on.
With your mouth, we probably need to turn it off.
Yeah.
And I don't know
that's
if
true.
you're ready for
Somebody,
R-rated stuff.
somebody taught Gordon Ramsay how to talk properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyhow, I thought
Yeah.
I'd mention that because
Yeah.
we've had an issue with that on another show.
Oh, I'm sure.
And people
Oh,
will
I'll
be
just point out,
texting feverishly.
when you come to the Facebook page, it's live and uncensored.
Yeah. So how do you get there?
Go to our Facebook page.
Good
Actually,
job,
anyone
Mike.
that follows the Facebook page has already got a notice that we're doing a live right now.
Right.
So they just click on it.
So the Facebook page is what? Sip and Chew?
Yeah, but they only if they're on Facebook and they follow us, they've already gotten a notification.
Okay, but you need new followers.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do then. Yeah, actually, it's facebook.com/sipandchew. One long word.
And is it A-N-D or
Yeah,
N?
you can't use the ampersand in the name.
Oh, okay, so it can't be sip in.
Right. The Come on, you're a teacher. You know that's called an ampersand.
I thought the ampersand was the little A thing with the circle around.
That's actually an at symbol.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know. I
that.
don't know what the name was before it started being used by CompuServe back in 1990, and that's what started the whole thing.
But how'd they do that when you only had smoke signals?
Well, you were there. Tell me.
You had one flag that had a pound sign on it.
And another one was a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
That's right. If you like that smoke signal, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
well.
that's exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. History lesson.
Yeah. Well, we're playing around with this, doing the
Yeah.
live during the show thing, because if we can make this work, it's a heck of a lot easier than me paying rent for a website every month and then going home and editing this stuff and uploading it.
And you know what's really insane? The TV stations spend millions on all these high-tech cameras, and you can get almost as good a picture with your cell phone.
Yeah, I've been studying that because this is part of one of the things I'm experimenting with doing things with iPhones.
You get that little computer camera, and
Just
you know,
imagine if
1080p.
you got a modern phone.
well,
Anyway,
yeah,
camera on.
that's
Anyway,
another whole issue.
I
Drop
have
that
a-
phone again. You need to.
I have
replace
a
it
friend.
anymore.
I have a friend who's in the motion industry. The
Motion
media-
picture
picture?
industry
Well,
or just the movement
He's worked in
industry?
that, but he makes commercials now. He's got a camera. That thing's $1 million for this camera. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And you
This
can
is
probably,
huge
You
stuff.
can probably do half the same stuff
Huge.
on your phone.
This is huge,
Huge.
huge stuff. Yeah,
Huge.
huge. But anyway,
Anywho,
I don't like seeing myself this early in the morning.
Trust me, nobody else does either.
Hey, I woke up. You ever woke up? Well,
Yes, I have. I woke up this morning.
I was going to say, but then I got a visual. Have you ever woke up in the morning and you get to the mirror in the bathroom and you look at your hair and you go,
Nope.
that's the way I've been trying to get it to look for all these years?
Nope,
I gave up
I don't
on mine.
ever get to the mirror and look at
Well,
my
that's
hair.
what I'm saying. I have to say that when I look at your head when I
Hey,
said
Stu,
that.
hey, Stu, me and you got hair envy now,
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah, we do.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hey,
Well,
it's
folks,
not as...
you know, we got a guest coming up in a little bit. We need to mention, because we're almost in the end of the first segment. We hadn't mentioned our good friend, our little angel,
Yes.
our little cooking diva.
She's growing up so fast.
when we came on the show, she was the kid chef, 12 years old, on her 3rd cookbook.
Yeah.
A few years later, we watched her win
$10,000.
Yeah, Chop Teen Tournament Grand Champion.
Yeah.
Watched from a hospital bed.
I
What
watched.
a nice girl.
Yeah, but
Sweet girl.
Eliana Marisol is going to be on. She's now a college freshman.
I know.
Yeah, and
Our
just
little baby's grown up so
I started
fast.
culinary program this summer, I believe. Just graduated high school and just what the heck, I'm jumping into it. And it's been down in Miami, so I'm looking to hear all about her adventures so far, aren't you?
Yeah, I certainly am. Because
Well, good.
I saw her a couple of years ago. Her and her mom, me and Brandon had dinner with her and her mom at District.
Oh,
The
that's a
District.
great donut place.
Oh, it is. It's a great little place. That's a great little area in New Orleans.
Yeah, that,
Really
that little
is.
section of the Garden District is
Uh-huh.
phenomenal.
It is. It is. I like
And
that.
right next door to District is a craft beer store.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of confusion because it said District Donuts and Brew, sliders and brew, and people thought that meant beer.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean very serious coffee.
Yeah.
But they struck up a deal with the people next door to them that if people want to go over there and buy a 6-pack, they can come on over
That's a
and
good
drink it.
idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Yeah, they told us we could bring our own.
Yeah, bring your own stuff.
And there's a great hamburger place across the street called Eats.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
have
a
not
cool
tried
place.
that
That's
yet.
a cool place.
Have you had any of the sliders at District?
I did duck and pork
Oh.
belly. All right, we got to go, folks.
343.
106.
Oh, 343.
And watch us live on Facebook.
On the Facebook.
On the
And
Facebook.
see what they talk about during the commercials.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't like
Does it show how many followers you got?
2. Now 1.
Went from 2
That
to
might be
1?
Mike.
What's this?
No, I already.
This is juice. This is juice.
Play with it a second. Here on the face. Oh, okay, that's going to be Flash. What's this?
The game doesn't stop.
That's to be in your own broadcast.
Man, ESPN yesterday was doing the top 5 or 10 all-time best college football games.
Well, the number 1 of all time is an Iron Bowl, no matter which Iron Bowl you pick.
Well, it was the Iron Bowl from 2013 that Auburn won at the last minute.
Well, yeah, that's the greatest college football game of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even before the ending, that was one of the greatest college football games of all time.
yeah.
It's a phenomenal
Number
game.
3 and number 4 wasn't bad. I didn't watch the Rose Bowl game because we were kind of burned out after a football doubleheader.
The game follows you. Your favorite team.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, Auburn starts
Yeah, about
next Saturday.
8:25.
Totally free. No subscriptions.
The
no
summer is
fees.
pleaded
Get
by.
off the sidelines and download the next radio.
When is your girl going to call in?
Next radio,
8:25.
live and
8:30?
local, wherever you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, she'll probably call in a few minutes
Stay in
later.
the loop of things when it comes to permits.
To be expecting it, Phil.
Which companies have purchased business licenses?
The letters.
So many subscribe to the Mobile Record.
ELIANA.
This information is available to you at the click of a mouse on a one-stop site. You should sign up today.
That's all you need.
Yeah, and Marisol, M-A-R-S.
Or email us
Okay, yeah.
at publicrecords@themobilerecord.com.
Philip, be sure to put her name on the list.
Yeah, I got your competition is
Oh, this is cool, Mike.
I'm going home this afternoon
Say
to work
War
on
Eagle.
the first month of the quarterly.
There's some missing there.
Might show you.
Not everybody
Do it again.
Well, we got what
Roll
we got.
Tide!
Here on FM Talk 1065. Rates, policy forms, and
I'm not here
availability
for
vary by
midday.
state. Did you know
There, it
life
did it.
insurance rates are near record?
Check it out,
Huh?
man.
If you own life
I'm not
insurance
here for
or are
midday,
thinking
take
of
over
buying
someone else.
it,
That
why
would be
spend
back
more than you
See,
have
it
to?
threw it up there for a second.
Well,
It's
I'm
not
going to
even
tell you
saying
what,
it,
I'm
it's
going to
doing
tell
it. It's
Sean
cool.
and
Millions
Dalton.
of people
This
just
is
like
the
you
last one I'm
save a
doing.
fortune
You
on
poor
their
people
own.
watching through the commercials.
They monitor the
here on.
product
Sorry you had to
by
see all
dozens of
this.
the most well-respected brand life insurance companies you trust.
I don't know what this one is. Oh, there we go. Now we look snazzy, don't we, Mike?
$500,000.
Hey, that's what TV looked like when you were a kid.
$20 a month. 20
Black and
30
white on a
rates are
small
also
screen.
available.
What's that song?
Don't forget to
That
ask
song on
about the
MTV?
term life plans that
I
get
don't know, man. There are no
There is
there are no
no
songs
song
on
on
MTV anymore.
Call AccuQuote.
There we go. That's cool.
Call
That's cool.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That works.
There was a band who did that. Their whole video was that.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Well, now there's a talk show that's
Are you running
Well, I was talking
something
about that.
during
I've
the
got
break?
my camera on an angle, and it gets us both in the
We have an
picture.
angle. I knew we had an angle.
Now back to Mike and Stu.
Hi, this is Marty Johnson from Food Network Star, and Marty knows.
Hey, that's us, man.
You think so?
That's us.
You think
We're
so?
sipping and chewing. We're miking and
It's
sipping.
hard to go out in the public after I leave the show, and people won't leave you alone. And
Yeah, yeah.
Autograph hounds.
Well, they're always trying to cut
Just
locks
kidding.
of hair off of my head,
oh, yeah.
which does not go well.
Oh, I thought a bunch of them had succeeded.
No. What that
Say,
was,
who
by the way.
needs fans?
What am I going?
Anyway, show people your scar.
That was your Bugs Bunny laugh,
It's
wasn't
not
it?
a scar. It's still an open abrasion.
Oh, and you got to cover it up.
Well,
How you going to cover that up? It's the entire hand. I'm not supposed to just drive around with duct tape wrapped around
Duct tape,
my
yeah.
hand?
Duct
Oh,
tape.
okay.
So.
Hey, that would
Anyway.
match half the cars in town.
Which half?
I know, man. Do people not have insurance on their vehicles to get them fixed? I guess not. Guess not.
Well, insurance should include
Duct tapes.
100% glass coverage.
And duct tape. Purchase of duct tape.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Duct tape.
So anyway,
I want to
hi,
state.
how you
I
doing?
went to a great little restaurant the other day. I kept hearing about it.
Chili's?
No, I don't hang out. Charlie hangs out. But
What's wrong with Chili's now?
I went
Come on.
to Southwood.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Jeremiah's place.
Yeah, and
It was utterly fantastic, wasn't it?
the duck fat mashed potatoes was the bomb. It was just incredible. Duck fat. Anytime I see duck fat,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to order it.
Yeah, and your buddy Derek was like, "Oh yeah, is that healthy?" Then actually, duck is the fat from duck is a polyunsaturated fat, which means it's as healthy as canola oil.
See there, Derek?
Yeah, and the reason I say it's as healthy as canola oil is because some people will go, "Well, there's a little more fat in it than there is in canola oil." Right, but duck's not made from a genetically modified seed like canola is.
Yeah.
We don't know yet just how harmful canola oil is going to be on us.
Yeah.
May not be harmful at all. In the short term, yeah, it's a healthy alternative, especially to vegetable shortening, which is the worst thing in the world you can cook in. It's the most unhealthy thing out there. But it's at least as healthy as canola oil, and it's a whole lot better tasting, wouldn't you say?
I would say, yeah.
Why are you flipping through pictures?
Well,
of
I'm
spiders?
trying to
I thought
find
you
my-
didn't like spiders and
I'm,
snakes.
I've
you
got
don't
an
care what it takes?
I got an education, but I'm trying to find a picture.
Did you leave it at home?
I'm trying to find a picture.
I don't like spiders
For a
and
radio show.
snakes.
Well, I could show it to him now.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
I
well you could go on the
put it-
Facebook
But
page,
for my-
and Michael hold his phone up to my
I
phone.
can't remember whatever sandwich the sandwich I ate was because
the mashed
the
potatoes.
mashed
were so-
potatoes were so darn good.
Okay, well,
Let me
Plus
scroll
while
the
through.
sandwich
while you're
didn't
tripping
hang
back
around
through your
long.
alcoholic dyslexia here, I'm or amnesia.
Uh-huh.
Gene Simmons.
I love Gene Simmons.
Yeah, he's-
Great
He's
businessman.
a cool dude. Yeah. We went to
A regular
Wemo's
rate
last
back in the
night.
day.
Wemo's last night. And
Yeah.
got the tried the new mango habanero.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good stuff. That was good stuff. And it's funny. Heather got the Cajun wings, and I got the mango habanero. We ended up liking each other's wings better. Because the Cajun, we both were expecting dry rub, Cajun seasoning or blackening on it.
Yeah.
It was an actual buffalo-style sauce made with a Cajun-style hot sauce. And it was I thought it was delicious. It was really good. Really, really good.
I just got a text from Luann. She said I had the adult cheese, grilled cheese. That's what I had.
Oh, yeah. You
I
had
had
grilled
without the
cheese.
tomato. I didn't like. I don't like tomatoes on my grilled cheese.
Adult grilled cheese?
Some adult grilled cheese.
What is that?
It comes with a fifth of vodka.
Oh,
It was
okay.
great.
That works.
It was great, except you know what would have made it better?
Are you listening, Jeremiah?
A gallon of vodka?
Billy's bacon would have made it better.
Okay. Do you know what Billy's bacon would not make better?
What?
The duck pastrami sandwich at Cochon Butcher in New Orleans, which is such a perfectly crafted sandwich that adding bacon to it will ruin it. So
There it
next
is.
time you get there, you got to try that.
See? There it is.
Even as good as Billy. There you go. All four of y'all watching on Facebook Live, Mike just showed y'all a picture of the sandwich he had 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, it's
Oh, the
good.
mashed potatoes with a side of grilled cheese.
Yeah, mashed taters with a shot of grilled cheese. Grilled cheese.
Adult grilled cheese.
Adult grilled cheese.
Yeah. And I know I hung out at during I kind of went late. I went to the beer festival, Dolphin Street Beer Festival, and that thing goes on beyond Dolphin Street. It goes over to St. Louis. Well, it goes to the Blind Mule and St. Francis.
St.
But I hung out at Bob's last night watching. I have to watch my Saints. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta watch my Saints, and they were really good last night. That number 7 quarterback they got, he's gonna be great for the future. Glad they found one. And the running back was killing it.
Is awesome.
Yeah, number 9 is pretty good too.
Which running back was killing it? Kamara or
Kamara and Ingram were just running all over the field.
Got to now.
Yeah,
because Kamara gonna take that job quickly.
Well, they got a double. But anyway,
you know, honestly, when Kamara was at Tennessee his senior year, I am perfectly sure that Tennessee would have won a lot more games if they'd have quit giving it to their Heisman hopeful running back and the Heisman hopeful quarterback and giving it to the only guy on their entire offense that ever got past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Every time Kamara touched the ball with Tennessee, it was a big play.
So
they limited him to
I
7
just
or 8
don't understand why he's got that door knocker in his nose.
Well, you know what? We don't understand these children today. They weren't raised properly.
He does a commercial for a local car show here, or car dealership here, and he's got those door knockers hanging out his nose, and that's just ridiculous.
Maybe it's hard for him to wake up, and they knock on that to get him to come to. It could have something to do with it. Now, if you ever see people with any piercings in their cartilage up in their ear, right above the ear hole, is supposed to help with migraines.
Really?
Having a piercing there. I know a number of people who have gotten the piercings simply because it makes, for whatever reason, migraines are not as frequent when they do that.
I used to get them back in my 20s and 30s, but a lot of them...
It's called a hangover, Mike.
No, this was not. A lot of them were caused by light. Light coming at me. Like I'm coming home from work at night, headed home on the dayway. Especially
headlights coming at you?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Just they were triggered by light, and I'd have to go into a dark room. And
like a bar, like a seedy, smoky bar.
No, you got me
treated.
You got me all wrong. You had me all wrong. Okay. See, you got me all wrong.
Some of the bars you go into have windows, don't they? Now, luckily,
oh my God!
You know, I only know of one real dive bar that you go to, and that's the Garage, which is probably the nicest dive bar I've ever seen.
It's a cool place to hang out at.
But it's a dive bar.
You know what it is?
You're not going to see me there.
It's a non-judgmental zone. People don't judge people. The regulars there don't judge anybody. It's people of all walks,
that's
religion,
because I go in
race,
bars simply to sit there and pick people apart.
Politics. We don't discuss politics in there.
Nor should anyone.
So that's right.
Because it's just gotten ridiculous.
It's stupid, ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
no matter which side you voted for, you were wrong.
Well, folks, what we're going to do, I was kind of late getting to Charlie this week, but we're going to start featuring a lot of local bands. Not only the local food scene, but we're going to start talking about the local bands. So
artists.
Some of our bumper music is going to be local artists.
Yeah, like Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, like Lauren Murphy, Phil and Foster, and Phil and Foster.
Yeah.
Well,
so, are you inviting local bands to send you their music?
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, if you're
P.O. Box 652, Sims, Alabama 36575.
Absolutely. If you want to send us some of your music, you know, we'd be glad to feature it.
And it could be an MP3 format.
We're going to do
absolutely. Or if you got a link on YouTube to
Hannah McFarland's gonna her mom's gonna get me a CD of her.
Excellent.
And we're gonna
and I think Charlie's got Yo Jonesy's first single queued up from YouTube. She shot at Fort Gaines down in
Okay. Well, you know, it's fun. You know, all the music related CDs, but we're pushing local here on our show. Not only local music, but local music. You know, musicians and along with the food. So we're going to be talking about food and wine and music.
And in 1 week, we're going to be talking about food, wine, music, and football.
Football.
Because we week away, buddy.
God, I can't wait.
Actually, I think first game probably. I know there's one Thursday night. Texas A&M is playing, but
there was one last night.
That was the Division II is Jacksonville State, and someone is a traditional matchup every year. And I usually watch this the first week because I'm just so ready for it.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And you know, when that
I watch Canadian football before I'll watch Game 7 of the World Series. This is how much I love football.
When that foot hits that ball in that opening kickoff, automatically it feels cooler outside.
Mm-hmm.
It feels cooler like fall
outside. As soon
outside.
as you hear the bass drum a bumping, and the tubas and a tubing, it feels.
Didn't you play an instrument? And weren't you in band?
Yeah, I played band. Was in the marching band my first 2 years in high school, and then I played football the second 2, and then I went to scholarship on a band, so I had to march for 3 years in college.
Did you ever go to band camp? Okay. That's all I need.
Did you ever do summer practice out there in the heat?
Yeah.
100-degree weather.
Oh, yeah. Because everybody thinks it's just
and
football.
as bad as I thought it was in band, when I had to put on a helmet and shoulder pads and get out there and run sprints and everything, I was like, man, band camp.
We had to be there at 6 in the morning at Davidson when I played there. We were there at 6 in the morning.
Sims didn't even have a 6 in the morning when I was growing up. We only had 22 hours in the day.
Hey, there's a reason they're singing back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut up.
Folks, when we come back, we're going to have Eliana on, Kid Chef Eliana, but she's not a
Formerly
kid anymore.
Kid Chef Eliana.
Yes.
Teen Chef Eliana.
Can't wait to talk to her. It's been a while.
Oh, 3430106, whatever. You know.
Call us if you want or not.
Yeah, but we're going to talk to Eliana, so you're wasting your
Anyway.
time. Don't say anything bad, Mike. Remember, we're still on the air. We're on the air here.
I was going to tell you a joke.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can't now.
You can write it down right here.
Let's spice it up.
This information update brought to you by Truist.
So,
we talk to her before we go on?
Yeah, we can do that. We got the live going.
With Truist,
Hang on.
625-2600.
Morning, Eliana.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Listen to how deep her voice is.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You don't
She's
have
just
that.
not a little child anymore.
That's the thing. I only get to talk to you every couple of years. Is we notice every change in you that you probably don't notice that much anymore.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Stu, I saw her, not this year, but last year at the New Orleans French Quarter Fest.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe how tall she's gotten.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Jonesy coming.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sean.
But yeah, it was awesome seeing you last year.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna try and recruit you to something when we go on air, Eliana. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and give you yet another challenge in your young career.
Okay.
But I think it's a great opportunity for you. That's why I will bring
Either
it up.
that or come to Mobile and beat
hey,
them up.
let me ask you a question real quick. While
back in the
there,
frame.
why did you choose Florida International instead of like CIA or
John Colston?
I like the location, especially
It's a
in
beautiful
Miami,
location,
but they just have a really good hospitality program, and they're partnered with South Beach Wine Food Fest, so I'll be working with them every year.
Oh, you poor thing. A couple of years ago, when you were very young, didn't you go to Jose Garza's house that you went to cook?
Well, no. Jose Andres I interviewed him when I had my radio show, and he always, he invited me. He was like, if you're ever in the area, but I never did go to like DC or anything. So.
Okay, because one of my sous chefs was like, God, I hate her. What? She's doing all this cool stuff. Don't hate her. Do what she's doing.
Eliana, I'm going to feed you the sound so you can hear what's going on.
All right, we'll talk to you in a second.
Okay, hold on.
5 is looking for good people to be
All right,
on the
Mike,
street
you ready to do
representing
some
us
radio
to local
magic?
businesses while helping them with their local
Somebody
marketing.
just said something
Experience
about,
is preferred, but we'll work with folks with a good attitude. This is Bill Roth, Director of Sales. Drop me an email to jobs@fmtalk1065.com today, and we'll set up an appointment. That's jobs@fmtalk1065.com.
Don't show that to the Facebook. Oh, here we go, Michael. Oh, hey, yo, Jonesy.
I'm going to bring your mics on if you want to talk along with her.
Oh, next song. That woman's got a voice, son.
Give it to us.
What?
Turn your phone off. Oh.
She's a lot better in person.
Yeah. See how I do this, Charlie? And that's the sweet sounds of Yo Jonesy and the Crown Jewels here. FM Talk 106.5. This is Stu and Mike. We're getting you Sunday morning going. Ease you into a little jazz, brother.
I hate to cut the music off.
But, well, you know, that's a great lead-in. The Superwoman Blues by Yo Jonesy, and we're about to bring on a Supergirl, Eliana Marisol. You may remember her from 6 years ago as the kid chef, and you may remember her from a couple years ago when she went on Chopped and kicked booty all over people from not from New Orleans and won the grand championship, and she's been on our show a number of times.
She blew the Food Network staff away with her dessert. She sure did.
Yeah.
How you doing, Eliana? We're great. We're doing good.
Fantastic. So let's update people. Kid chef, wrote a bunch of cookbooks. Then you became a teenager, and you kicked a lot of booty on Food Network. What you doing now that you're an adult, an official adult?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's in the Miami area? Oh, what a horrible place to spend your freshman year of college.
Oh, really?
Oh, Biscayne.
Wow. Love that area. Love that area.
What a horrible, horrible location for your first year of college, right?
It's probably not very many distractions there.
Yeah, not at all.
Good place to study.
Yeah. I went, my freshman year of school, Eliana, was at a school in Perkinston, Mississippi. Now, it sounds small, but it's a suburb of Wiggins, Mike.
Wiggins suburb of Wiggins. Yeah, Wiggins is a big place.
Didn't Buffett go to school there before he went to Southern Miss?
He may have Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, which Eliana's probably heard of. So let me ask you this. Are you a New Orleans resident now, or are you a Miami resident now? Oh, wow. Okay, now, here's the next big question. Who are you going to root for? Saints or Dolphins?
There you go.
Good, because you got a better chance of being happy at the end of a game if you root for the Saints than you do for the Dolphins.
Especially.
There
you go, girl.
All right, so what are you studying in college? Nicely done, nicely done. That hospitality management degree, Mike, also prepares you for hotel management and a lot more things other than just running a restaurant. And it's really the way to go because, and Eliana, you'll probably find this throughout your career, is 5 years from now, you may hit on something in this industry that's not cooking that makes you go, I could see myself doing that for a living.
Yeah.
You know?
Always have options.
All right. Maybe I'd like to go to CERN and split atoms instead of cooking dinner. Because you got to admit, though, it's a free trip to Switzerland. Yeah, it really does. So, I have finally tried some Filipino food. The only thing I remember by name was the spring rolls that you did, the lumpia. Am I saying lumpia? My gosh, that's phenomenal. We had a Filipino restaurant here in Mobile that was phenomenal. The only issue with it, and it was the same issue with the other things that have been in the same space, is you absolutely cannot see this restaurant from the road, so nobody knows it's there. It's just hidden. But it was amazing. It was, and I've described it to people because because, you know, the Philippines are in Asia or Southeast Asia. But, you know, the culture was influenced so much by the Spanish during, I guess, occupation is the best word. Spain would probably call it colonization. But, so it's very new, but at the same time, the flavors are very familiar because you've got all those influences from Spain. And I just thought it's just an unbelievable cuisine. Yeah, is it rice paper as opposed? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I was going to ask you how many you did, because I had a good friend when I lived in Nashville who was first generation Mexican American, and the neighborhood he lived in L.A. was pretty much Mexico. And he would tell me, you know, because I asked him one time, I said, well, what's Thanksgiving like at your house? And he goes, well, the day before Thanksgiving, dude, my mom and my grandmama and my sister, they sit up and they make like 1,000 tamales. And I went, oh, wow. How many do they really make? He goes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, I used to look at shows and stuff, and they, you know, be in Japan. I'm like, oh man, I'd really like to be in Tokyo to eat like that, or I'd like to be in Italy to eat like that. And I finally came to the realization that the only place you can eat like that and have Italian one day and Filipino one day and Japanese one day is America. This is the only country that eats that has every style of food. Most people in every country, all other countries, just eat the cuisine of that country.
And in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
Right, which is not a bad thing to do either. The Romans eat well. Right, exactly. And the proper way to do ravioli, and I think that Eliana will agree, is not a red sauce, it's brown butter. Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, and you actually fry the, you fry the ravioli in that butter so it's crispy.
That makes sense.
And it's so much better than just drenching it in red sauce.
I've made pierogies.
Yeah.
And I've done it in butter.
Yeah, which is Polish
I'll
ravioli.
boil them a little bit, and then put them in the butter.
All right, thanks for chipping in, Mike.
I'm just trying to feel like a part of the show here. so what's how's your spice company doing? Your seasoning company?
I was going to ask if you were going to do a new cookbook. Okay. So now here's, you know, when we were on the commercial break, I told you I was going to try and recruit you to something. I've got an opportunity, something I think would be great for you. Have you ever heard of the World Food Championships? It is the largest food sport event on planet Earth. Yeah, and it's in Orange Beach, Alabama this year. It has been the last 2 years. Before that, it was in Orlando. Before that, in Las Vegas. Last year, I competed, Eliana, against over 400 chefs from, I think, 12 different countries. This thing is huge. This year, it's going to be even bigger. And I think if you were able to, I'll keep you up to date on the qualifiers next year. If you were to qualify and compete in this thing, I think the cameras would love you because all the media shows up to this thing. You're sitting there doing your cook-off with 40 other chefs, and cameras come up to you and start talking to you about what you're making. Does it sound like Chopped? Yeah, I mean, it is one of the, it is easily the most incredible cooking contest I've ever seen.
One thing I've noticed the last 2 years I've gone, we've these people, they have their shows that they've been on. They have Chopped on their on their chef coat.
On the chef
and
coat.
whatever food shows and challenges they've been in on TV, they have it on their chef coat, chef jacket, and that's pretty cool. You know, meet all these people who've been on Food Network
or MasterChef.
MasterChef,
We've got people that have competed in all of them, Eliana, and I think you would be fantastic in World Food Championships. So I'm going to send you some information, and I want you to be in. You would not be the youngest this year if you were competing. I believe there is a 15-year-old from Tuscaloosa.
I've seen them as young as 7 years old there.
Yeah, they're actually starting to do an age limit because it's really too difficult.
At 7, what are you doing? Pablum recipes?
I don't know. You know, I started cooking when I was
with
7.
duck fat.
Well, Eliana, we're about to cut out. Would you real quick let the people know where they can keep up with you? You are fantastic, dear. Mike and I both look at you as the daughter that never wanted us. I mean, the daughter that we never had.
We're so proud. We really are proud of you,
Yeah,
Eliana.
we really are, Eliana. We love you very much, and tell your family that, you know, we're still rooting for you here in Mobile, okay?
All right, Eliana. Thank you so much.
All right, folks. Eliana
Study hard. Stick to them books.
Eliana Marisol, the former kid chef, now teen chef. When we come back, we got calls lined up. 343-0106.
Mike, you going to introduce your music?
Oh, guys, hey, this is we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna start promoting local bands. This is the Marlowe Boys.
Marlowe Boys.
The last Wednesday of each month, the Marlowe Boys play.
Colognahans.
Just turn on the TV and wonder what this world is coming to.
Joe gonna play that harp?
I'm telling you, friend, you gotta let love. You gotta
Joe gonna play the harp on this?
He should.
I'm just
quite the harmonica player.
Oh, he's a great harmonica.
Fantastic, man. It was
One night we had Jeff Bunk and him up there playing.
Oh my God.
The other night we had Carl came with his bongo, and we had Jose over in the corner with his. They had dually bongos. Cool beans.
In the old
Bongo
West,
duel.
things were
All right, we got 2 Johns up here.
Yeah.
a duel.
One of them doesn't seem to be real.
At Butch Cassidy's.
Okay, these,
Way again.
that's the last one I'm going to play. We're going to come back with the announcer giving the phone number thing.
Okay.
High with bacon.
That's cool. All right.
Well, when y'all send me files, put a name on them or something, so that way. And I'm thinking for right now, I'm gonna leave them in your bump folder, and we'll play them manually. That way, you can decide each week which ones you want to do.
Well, those were my 3. The 3 I sent you are my 3 favorites.
Because if we put it in the rotator,
Wiggle your mouse, Mike.
then it's in that rotator forever.
No signal.
You know, making sure your gas fireplace and oven are ready. Always
Did the phone company cut you off?
No, we had some people texting us, so I
Facebook say you
textified
were
them
too
back.
controversial.
And I had that perfect just a second ago.
Messed it up. Well, somebody remember to bring their.
Hey, invite a Facebook follower to call in if they want to.
Hey. No, we don't want to hear from them. Hey, look, Dan Navarro's watching. What's up, Dan? Rebecca? Thank y'all for putting up with us. All y'all.
I know it's probably.
Hey, look, somebody sent us a picture of water. Nice water, y'all.
Oh, they're putting diving reefs down at the beach.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Diamond reefs?
Diving reefs or
diving?
Oh, like they're sinking a ship?
No, these are man-made reefs that they put out there.
Radio show for the latest on retirement, tax, and legacy planning.
That must be the thing where they're dropping the reef.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, that's very cool.
The Alabama Oyster Shell
I know that
Recycling
voice.
Program has collected over 6.2 million shells, creating over 6
called him
acres
the,
of reef habitat for new oysters.
Super Bumper.
Join the social media contest when you eat at a participating restaurant in August. Find something that has the Shell Recycling logo, take a picture of it, and use it. Post it on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and tag the restaurant.
Why would you go to Jersey Mike's if you live in Mobile?
Hashtag Shuckabuck to support the program.
Like you'd go to Panini Pete's.
Panini Pete's or go to the place down in Fort County Village.
I haven't been there. You know, Chris has
I've been wanting to.
Oh, well, that's right. You got the same text message I did.
Yeah. Alright, we got 2 Johns up here. How much time are we going to have from last segment?
You only want about a minute long. You're going to have about 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
I'd go to your phone calls.
Yeah, we are. We'll go to the first John. Somebody else called in.
Line 2.
Yeah, it's going to be line 2.
Oh, well, everything else is busy.
And you got a bunch to go to, it looks like.
No.
Wait a minute, that
Okay.
ain't right.
Let's get the first John. Number line 2.
Now back to Mike and Stu.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
put us on, yep.
Damn it.
With Mike and Stu, and I'm Jonesy Jones. You can find me on YouTube, Jonesy Jones Music, also Facebook, Crown Jewels.
Oh,
that sounds like my granddaddy's rocking chair.
Superwoman Blues, right
Okay.
there. That was
Let's
the
go
singer of the last thing. We got phone calls lighting up, don't we, Mike? It's going
Screen's
crazy
lighting up.
in
Let's
here.
go to that first John. We got 2 Johns up here. Hey, John, how are you doing this morning? Good.
How can we help you, sir?
You faded out there a little bit. I'm sorry.
What's the name of it?
Covered your phone.
A little bit. Spice and something. I got that.
Okay, where was that at? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Well, that's a great, that's,
yeah, thank you.
I'm glad you told me that. I'm going to be over that way Tuesday.
Yeah, go in there, take a look.
I'm looking for a
advertise.
certain blend that I want, and I was only able to find it in the Keys, and it involves key lime.
Oh, okay.
Dehydrated, dried, granulated key lime. But yeah, I'm going to check that out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. All right, and now we've got John. Good morning, John. Hey, I think I know this particular John.
Isn't that great? That's
Hey, may I just pull up that reel-to-reel I know you got in there and just hit play and record at the same time?
You got a world famous guitar builder living behind you.
Well, and you could pass out whiskey jugs and blow in the tops of them and make all kind of music.
Well, John's got a few additions to his man bar out there. He came by and saw me yesterday, and we hooked him up with a few things. And
oh, really?
So we got more room for more people to sit down. Yeah. I think they are. Oh yeah.
And the Spanish sparkling cava.
Oh my God!
Is my favorite sparkling. I'd rather have it than prosecco or a champagne. I love
It's
cod.
drier. It's drier, and it's got a lot of fruit in it, and I like
cheaper. It's less expensive.
Tightwad.
Everybody's a comedian, aren't they, Mike?
Yeah.
Everybody's got jokes.
Yeah, I do really like, and they are cheaper, the Spanish sparklings, which is known as cava.
Yeah.
And but the Spanish wine, I think they're getting back to what they used to be. I met two of the winery owners when I was at Vin Expo in Bordeaux a long time ago, and something happened. They changed. Something changed about them, and I didn't like them anymore. And I think they got too tarry and asphalt-like and dry. And but they went through a transition when all the great winemakers were getting old, and the new ones were coming in. There was new styles and design. Yeah, it was horrible. Anyway, they're coming back now, and they're really good.
And let me interject into this real quick, John, because we got yet another caller to get to. But the Cheese Cottage in the next few weeks, and maybe next month, is having a Spanish cheese class. So you may want to head over for that, because they may do some pairings with some Spanish wines
Never know.
somewhere. I'm not sure. Just check out the Facebook page, the Cheese Cottage on Facebook. Yeah, and you'll see what they got coming up. And I'm very interested in the Spanish cheese.
Firehouse Wine Bar does themes on Tuesday nights.
Right,
Themes
as
on
well.
Tuesday nights.
And maybe they're doing the Spanish ones.
Go on and like their page, and you can always keep up what they're doing. But all right, John, we got another.
What's the
caller
magic
here.
word for the day? Baba Ganoush. All right, thank you, John, from Fish River. Now we're going to go to Lola. Good morning, Lola.
We're great. How
Hi.
are you, Lola? I like your name.
Hey, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
How can we help you this morning, dear? Yes, I was getting ready to go to brunch there a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking it up to see what was on the special that day, and it is no longer there. It's a terrible location from a marketing standpoint. It's a beautiful building, and the courtyard and everything there is gorgeous, and the food was good. And our good friend Kevin Brooks was there with a restaurant called The House at Spring Hill. And Shamrock Rose and Thistle was there, and all of those were great restaurants.
Yes, they are.
It's just you can't overcome location.
That's true.
And the city of Mobile has proven that if I had to put forth any effort whatsoever to get into your parking lot, I'm just not going to eat there.
Yeah.
And which is a sad thing.
It is that. It is that.
But that's why they say location, location, location. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's a beautiful place. I loved it, and I love the courtyard. It's a great place for weddings and receptions.
Yeah. And honestly, that's probably what it should be as an event venue.
Yeah.
I would think.
Okay.
Well, Lola, thank you for going. No. I wish I did.
Now.
I also want a true Korean restaurant, because Korean barbecue is phenomenal. We don't have that yet. We don't have any Chinese restaurants doing dim sum on Sunday mornings, which is the coolest brunch you'll ever have. We've still got a lot of growth to do in Mobile as far as the diversity of our restaurants. But you got to admit,
we've come a long way, baby.
Yeah. There's a sushi bar on every corner now.
Yeah. That's not for real.
Thanks for calling in, Lola.
Thank you, Lola. Hey, you too.
All right,
I just got a text from Susan Cox at Piggly Wiggly. They're doing a wine tasting, a Spanish wine dinner Thursday night at the Spanish Fort Piggly Wiggly with red and white wines. And it's the Spanish Fort location
of Piggly Wiggly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, outstanding. Oh yeah.
Lola, I love that name. That's cool.
It's a good song too. But the Spanish wines at Piggly Wiggly, that's fantastic.
She's going to have Spanish cheese there too, she said.
Oh, manchego.
Thank you, Susan. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Michael.
Tell them bye. Tell them bye. We got to go.
Oh, we got to go.
Is it that time already?
Oh my gosh. Be local, buy local, smell local, drink local, listen local, hear local, local.
And go listen to local bands. Go to Callahan's Wednesday night and listen to the band we just played a while ago. And if you see Jonesy Jones playing
fantastic. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lauren Murphy.
Go. Well, the Carl.
Perry Wall. I love Perry Wall.
There you go.
All right, since we went over, you got to talk 30 more seconds.
30 more seconds.
Oh, 30 more seconds.
Is not a where'd you eat?
I've already told you where I eat.
I'm going to Judy's this week.
Oh, really? Mike just ate there
I ate there the other day. It's huge, I tell you. It's huge.
It's across from Old Time Pottery there.
Yeah, in the parking lot. The parking is kind of tight.
Yeah.
But that parking lot's always been tight for some reason.
About 1,000
Not
cars.
good engineering.
Yeah, they moved across the street from their own location, right, to the, what was it, Casa Bonita or something?
Casa
Bonita.
All right, folks, get out there, support local, be local. Stu?
Yeah.
Provolone, buddy.
Provolone, Michael.
Provolone.
This is FM Talk 106.5 WAVH Mobile, Daphne. Daphne Mobile.
Ooh, he went old school in. Still got Lola on the line. All right, Mike. Here we go. Bye, y'all.